All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DCG Radio with Dr. Cool. Excuse me, that was my delicious frozen hot chocolate that I am so deliciously indulging. And, of course, my beautiful co-host, Kitt-Katt, here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's, I don't know, what time is it? Oh, yeah, 5 o'clock on the dot.
Yes, 5 o'clock on
Cat
the
on
Excuse me, that was my
on
delicious frozen hot
the
chocolate.
dot. Wait a minute. Why am I hearing myself repeated here? Hold on one
I
second.
that was me. That was me. That
Oh,
was me.
Kitt-Katt.
That was my phone.
Okay,
I just
I was
lowered it.
panicking, thinking, "Oh, here we go again. I'm gonna have to shut everything
No,
down."
we're good. We're
Yeah.
good. We're good.
Well,
We're golden.
no, I started telling you before the broadcast that I got a frozen hot chocolate with whipped cream from Dunkin's. I think I say that every once in a while. That they're so delicious. Did you ever have one? I don't know if did I ask you before if you ever had a
Yeah,
frozen hot chocolate? I
you
did.
did. You did, and the answer is
No, you
no.
haven't.
No, but there's a song for you. I'm addicted to chocolate
No,
instead of
it's
addicted to love.
well, you know what? It's actually not the chocolate. It's just the combination. It's like I don't know. In the wintertime, I drink hot chocolate like it's nobody's business, okay? And then, of course, summertime, I don't really drink hot chocolate, but I do drink a lot of coffee, though. Oh man, I love coffee. But
Yeah, thank you for the happy belly, by the way. Man, I love it. The dark roast you told me about. Yum, yum, yum.
it is good stuff. Isn't it so much better, though, than the store-bought crap?
Well, I'm really picky about my coffee, so yeah, yeah. And it's for me, I cannot drink breakfast blend. I cannot drink light. It has to be dark. It has to be bold. It has to be flavor. And yeah, it covers all the bases. It's delicious. But the dark roast is thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, I've got to send you a picture of the other stuff that I typically order,
Okay.
and we actually should be getting delivery soon. And it's so much cheaper, so much better. And like I said, they're cloth pods. So instead of the
Uh-huh.
plastic on the bottom, they're made of cloth, like a filter, like a coffee filter.
That's interesting. Yeah,
Yes, and
definitely.
you can definitely taste the difference in the coffee. And and they come in the other brand we used to get. I don't know if somebody bought them out or whatever, but they used to come in this like tinfoil bag, Kit-Kat, where you'd open it up. It was like a sealed coffee tinfoil bag, and you'd open it up, and the aroma of coffee beans would come just pouring out of the bag. Kind of the same thing with this, though. They're just in plastic now. Well, this
Uh-huh.
particular company, but even though you open that baggie up, and boy, I'll tell you what, the smell of coffee I mean, it fills the air. It's insane. Oh, I love it, love it, love it.
Growing up, my mom had a stove percolator, and we could smell coffee,
Mm,
every morning because my dad went to work early, and then we got up to go to school. But that was the smell in the house:
that was the smell,
eggs,
right?
bacon, and coffee. But coffee was first. Oh yes, percolating away on the stove. Yes,
Well,
good old days.
today, Kit-Kat, we have a good broadcast. And I'm also going to, so I don't know if anybody's aware or not, but I've been trying to, well, now we have a few, maybe like two, let me see, what we got, 2 or 3 karaoke songs going up. John's been helping me in the background. So we've been writing our own material, as you know. And then what we've been doing is putting up original songs on
Mm-hmm.
DCG. And, you know, the cool thing is that these are songs that we wrote and we own them, right? And then
Right.
we're taking a lot of other songs, and as I write and compose them, um, as I'm doing it, I hand John some, and then he's doing it. So, and it's very tasking. It's time consuming, but we're turning songs into karaoke, and then we're uploading our own. So we have a demo version of that song, and then we actually have the karaoke version of it. So now,
Right.
you know, they're new songs. They're not something that people are familiar with. So you got to learn it.
That's a challenge.
It
That's a
is a
big challenge
challenge,
for a lot
but
of, yes.
the way I'm writing them, I'm making it so that they're not too difficult. But
Oh, I've listened to them. They're really good.
yeah,
They're
we want to
very,
have our
very,
own library, Kitt-Katt. You know, we don't
yeah.
want to be. But anyways, I'm going to kick off with one of my favorite ones. I think that
Okay.
well, it's one of my favorites. I like them all, but one of them is a blues tune.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's in the style of B.B. King. Now, so what I did is I learned a workaround. When I'm writing the songs, I will research the chord structure and the song style of, say it's B.B. King, for example, right? Of a
Yeah.
certain song. And then it gives me the chord structures, the instrumental and all that. And what I'll do is I'll take those chord structures, repurpose them, and then write the lyrics and everything else, and then put the chord structures in there and kind of edit it. So you're still working, but at the same time, you're learning how to structure a song because you're learning your A minors, like, and then you can take that one chord structure and do it over and over and over again just by changing a few things. So it produces some really cool stuff.
I would think it would. I
But
would think it would, man.
this one is called Roll Me Down That Highway. It's a blues style song there, Kitt-Katt. And it's pretty cool because it's about a southern man, right? Suddenly finds himself on a quest for the woman that left him. But Kitt-Katt, he realizes that he's better off without her, and he's kind of just, you know, chasing a shadow, and so he heads for the free open roads. So this one here, it's called "Roll Me Down the Highway," and of course written by Denny Cool. And this again is on DCG Entertainment. I hope you all enjoy this. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Here it is, "Roll Me Down the Highway," blues style.
Well, now people gather round, got a story to tell. I've been riding these back roads since I left that southern hell. Woke up this morning with the sunrise in my eyes. Woke up this morning with the sunrise in my eyes. My baby packed a suitcase, left me with no goodbye. She caught that midnight train, headed far across the line. Caught that midnight train, headed far across the line. Now I'm chasing down a memory and a little peace of mind. Roll me down that highway, roll me till the break of day. Roll me down that highway, roll me till the break of day. If I can't find my woman, I'll find my blues away. Yes, I'll find my blues away. Got dust on my boots and a guitar in my hand. Got dust on my boots and a guitar in my hand. Every town I pass through feels like promised land. The jukebox keeps on playing while the neon lights all glow. The jukebox keeps on playing while the neon lights all glow. When the music starts swinging, tale of woe. Roll me down that highway till the river meets the sea. Roll me down that highway till the river meets the sea. Ain't no chain can hold me, ain't no lock can capture me. Lord, the blues done set me free. Yeah, the blues done set me free. Keep on rolling, keep on rolling all night long.
Yeah. Roll me down
Applause.
that highway, baby. Huh? What did you think of that there, Kitt-Katt?
Oh, I thought it was great. I'm trying to think. I can hear Dallas singing that song. I can hear
Yeah, I can
Ray
hear quite
singing
a
that
few
song.
members singing that song.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, really nice.
And
So,
it's what's cool about it though too, right? Like I have this debate so many times with different ones in regards to using AI as a tool, right? Now notice I said that word, the operative word being tool. Is the difference is what a lot of people don't realize is that a lot of artists have been using the likeness of AI, right? Voice match and everything else like that for many years. It's just it's advanced and now it's in the user's hands, okay?
right.
And so when you use it as a tool, because it's common sense, not everybody has the ability to have a studio in their home. Even if you could write your own sheets, you still don't have that access to say, okay, we're going to have
Oh,
five. Yeah, it's not like back in the day you could have 5 members come over rehearsing your bond. It doesn't work like that anymore. So
then you have the recording and you have the mixing board and
all that
all
stuff,
the
yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah. People,
the good thing though is that you learn, and if I guess the way to separate it is, well, the way I do it is that if you take, like, there are many people, they'll just tell the AI program, hey, write me a blues song, make it about this, that. Okay, well, you're not learning anything. You're not doing anything. What you're doing is you're taking a thought from your head, which is fine too. But if you really want it to be authentic and be yours, something that's expressive about what you're feeling, put the work into it. You do the
right,
homework.
right.
Learn how to do it. And there are programs out there. I have a process now that I've developed. I use 4 different programs to make these songs, 4 different ones. And each one is a step, right? And so
Right.
by doing that, it takes me longer, but I also get the quality, I get the sound that I want. And sometimes, Kitt-Katt, it'll take me 10, 12, 13 tries to get one song that I want. And so,
Been there.
yeah.
Been there.
So
But
for,
yours is new, so you're trying to get the how you're feeling into that song.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it's even more difficult when we're doing the karaoke, because now, you got to put the lyrics and you got to put all that stuff. But soon I'm going to have either a whole show dedicated just to the DCG music, like the cool music, or
Like originators, you mean?
yeah,
Original
like
songs?
everything that we write.
Cool.
Yep, where it's all original.
Originator.
Yep,
Cool.
and it might be just called Cool Radio, and it'll just
Yeah.
be everything that's written, and it won't be weekly. It'll probably be like a couple times a month, but yeah, and to feature all of the music that DCG and the members put up there, right? And so it'll be everything that our members and myself and everybody else that we write, we compose, and it'll just be that specifically. And so I think that's a cool thing to do. Yeah, so I'm just gonna,
I do. I humbly agree with you. Yeah, that's great.
I'm
It
just
really
going to add it to my plethora of things I don't have to do. That's all.
is. Yeah,
I mean,
hear
I
ya.
just hang around Kitt-Katt all day long. I don't really have a lot to do, to be honest with you.
You just told me 4 programs to get a song done.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, that's
I have. If I ever go into the AIs, I'm lucky if I can get one accomplished, and I typically don't like it, and I delete it. So, But the hardest part for me is words, putting words.
Wow.
I mean, I have a song. I should send it to you. The music was playing, and one night I just sat here and I added words to it. Judy's heard it, and I'll let you hear. I'll send it to you. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I really do, and I think what you're doing is amazing to me. Amazing.
Well, I'll have to show you. I'm teaching Judy now the programs and how to do it and all that stuff like that. So,
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So let's kick off our first request here, Kitt-Katt. Okay.
Cool. Yes.
This gentleman right here. Now this is cool. Okay, because he's actually, not only is he performing, all right, but yeah, he's also playing. What is it, the sax or the trumpet? No, it looks like a sax.
No, he's a trumpet. It's a trumpet.
Oh, it is a
It's
trumpet. Okay.
It is a trumpet. Yes.
Yeah, it's a little fuzzy on my screen because I don't have it. I get 8 windows open. So.
Yeah. No, it is his trumpet. He has a crisp body sound to him. I mean, it's really really pretty. Very pretty.
Okay. So yeah, all right. So he's performing and playing the trumpet. All right, cool.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is Ray, and he is performing "My Funny Valentine." Original artist. Well, there were several that performed it, but this is in the style of Frank Sinatra. Okay, so this is Ray with "My Funny Valentine." And again, he is playing the instrument as well, Kitt-Katt.
Yep. He is.
All right, so here is Ray Goes By Forense, ladies and gentlemen. My Funny Valentine.
Suave, bringing you the smooth sounds. Suavelicious. To all my Valentines for the past few years. You know who you are. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open up to speak, are you smart? Don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Won't you be my
Thank you for listening to today's program with Dr. Cool and Kitt-Katt. To request a song, you must be a DCG member. If you are not a DCG member and would like to make a request, you may reach out to an existing member or join our amazing DCG family. To become a member, email us at dennycoolshow@gmail.com and type "Sign me up." DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG Entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, that voiceover, I've got to put some juice in that one. But that voiceover, which he's going to be doing a lot of them for us, that's Richard, in case anybody's interested, that about the emails membership. That was Richard, Kitt-Katt, and I thought he did an awesome job. I just got to spice up the juice on it. But and
Yes, he did.
yeah, I love Richard's talking voice. And then Ray, I mean, the trumpet on that, I mean, listen, I've seen him in the videos before on the live features and stuff. And I've always said, I'd like to see him perform with both, right? Singing and or just, instrumental.
There you go.
Hey, man, what a sweet play that is, huh?
Oh man. Oh, I'm so glad that he told me about it. I just I have a very soft spot for trumpet players and
How do you know?
oh yeah. I had a dear friend that when I was in high school we teamed up and he played the trumpet like Doc Severinsen. Remember Doc Severinsen? And I was pretty hot on the keyboard back in those days, so I was like his Tommy You Newsome guy. It was so funny. We had such a great time. But I love the trumpet, and saxophones also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a brass guy myself, and I love it. Yep, I love it when, especially when you know somebody, right? It kind of just makes it, I don't know, makes it more surreal. It's like, I know that guy,
Yes.
and
It was spot on. It was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
yeah, he did
I mean,
he did a great job. He did. When I seen that, I was like, sometimes, and it's not to discourage or to dismay anybody's ability because I can't. So I don't. Trust me, I'm no critic. But when I have an ear, an uncanny ear, in fact, and I just hear I can't explain the technical terms. I just hear it, but
right.
I've heard musicians in the past, whether it be trumpet or saxophone, whatever it is, right? That you just like, oh man, don't, right? But when you hear a good trumpet, and you hear a good sax, and you hear a good guitar, I hear it, and I love it when it's done right. When it's done with feeling, passion, and you hear that in the music. You hear it. It's kind of like the artist and the instrument become one. Now, Dewey DeRoe is like that from the Oak Ridge Boys, good friend of mine. And I'll tell you, he's called the Sultan. You can look him up. He's, performed with the Oak Ridge Brothers many times, all that stuff. But I'll tell you, that guy had a unique sound. My uncle, he was a drummer. You could pick that guy out from 100 different drummers and you could hear him. Like, it just, you know what I'm saying? So when they have compassion, when they really love what they're doing, and that's my point. And I feel that Ray has that. And, man, what a good job. So
Yes.
And that was older, I think, 2011, I believe. Kitt-Katt.
No, I think it was 17.
Oh, 17?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 2017, yes. But yeah, very nice.
All right.
But
Well, up
nice
next,
way to start off the night,
it is.
aside from your bluesy song.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's composed using tools. Ray is the real deal, so I
Oh,
give,
he is.
yeah, I always
He's
give credits
quite
to
a
the real thing.
musician.
Yes.
Quite a musician. Yes, he is.
Speaking about artists, now, I had the opportunity, well, you and I, to kind of get a preview of only a few songs before the show, because we were doing our sound checks and everything. Now, I don't know if it's his new system he has. It must be, because what a difference in performance overall. Okay, now we're talking about Johnny Boston here, and he's performing a song by Dean Martin. And this is from June 8th of 2026. Now, this is Everybody Loves Somebody. And Johnny, you're going to hear it, everybody. You're going to hear it. Again, Kat, I don't know if it's his mic change, whatever it is, but you can hear his vocal more prominent. It's really in there, as opposed to before when he had that headset. And again, he made the best of what he had, and that's what you do, right?
Exactly. But yes, folks are going to totally enjoy this.
So
absolutely.
Here is Johnny Boston, ladies and gentlemen, on DCG Radio with Everybody Loves Somebody.
Everybody loves somebody sometimes. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is now. Everybody finds somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart keeps saying my someplace is here. If I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every girl to have your charms. Then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. If I had it in my power, I would arrange for every girl to have your charms. Every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you.
Wow. All right. Now, I listening to the whole thing, Kat. Okay.
Yes.
I would have never, if I didn't, okay, if you were to have just played that and said this is one of our members, or in fact, just not even tell me anything, right? But just, play it. I was like, oh, who's that? Like, if without looking at him, I would have
Night and day.
never guessed that was Boston singing
and
that
day.
song. Never.
His voice sounds richer,
Mm-hmm.
fuller,
Yeah.
and it is. I don't know if it's the equipment, if it's him. I think it could be the equipment that's giving him that the vocals that he deserves. You know,
Yes.
because he is a good singer. And yay, I'm glad that he's done that because his songs are really, really good. Really good choice. I've never heard him do a Dean Martin or a Frank Sinatra song. I don't think.
Well,
I don't remember.
he
But
has.
anyways,
Yeah, he has.
it didn't
but-
sound like that.
No, and and again, you're right to your point, and I'm glad you brought that up. Is that the instruments really make a difference? And I remember in the past when I did shows, right, and I would have to use the house band's equipment. I used to cringe because I knew the sound I wanted when I was performing, and it wasn't my sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and I had my own system. I had a Mackie board. I had 8,000 watts of amp pumping through my systems. I had 8 speakers, subcabs. I mean, I had the whole works. But even on my basic levels, I still had a sound the way I knew it should be, right? And so when I was using the house band's Cat, I'm like, oh, this is horrible. But you do what you do, and you work with what you have. And I think that in that situation with Johnny, that whatever he's using is really, it's making his voice prominent. You can hear it so much
Yes.
better than what you
Yes.
could before. And I think that if you can do it, not everybody can, but if you can, then I think that's important to try to do. But a nice job. Up
Absolutely.
next, I always like to just do these two back to back because it's just so much fun. And it's kind of become a ritual. So this is
I know.
Test 77, Teresa, as I refer to her as better half. Okay.
Yes. She is. She's a sweetie.
She is. And she's performing this song, Kitt-Katt, called Hopper Valley PTA. I remember this song so well because when I was doing KJ, karaoke jockey, a friend of ours, well, she's kind of like married in the family, but anyways, this was like her go-to song. Every single time she put a slip in, I knew what she was going to sing.
You didn't have to look at it.
Didn't have to
Yeah,
look
you
at
knew
it,
what you
yeah.
would- Yeah.
But this is done by, Jeannie
Jeannie C. Riley.
C.
Yes.
Riley, okay. Yeah. Well, Tess recorded this June 11th, so not too long ago, of 2026. And here she is, Kitt-Katt, with Hopper Valley PTA.
I wanna tell you all a story about a Hopper Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Hopper Valley Junior High. Well, the daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mom, I got a note here from the Hopper Valley PTA. Well, the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. It's reported you've been drinking, running around with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the secretary, Hopper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And they were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore a miniskirt into the room. And as she walked out to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Hopper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades completely down? Well, Mr. Harper couldn't be here 'cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of June. And then you have the nerve to tell me that you think as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a little paid in place and you're a Harper Valley hypocrite. No, I wouldn't put you on because it really didn't happen just this way. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA.
We hope you are enjoying today's program. DCG Entertainment is all about providing fun, clean, free entertainment for all to enjoy. DCG Entertainment relies upon the support from our viewers and members like you. If you are enjoying today's program and our other shows, please take a moment and show your support by donating any amount to the PayPal link on our main channel page or simply scan the barcode on the screen. All donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you for listening to DCG Radio.
Yeah, that was Tess right there. Teresa, the Kitt-Katt, Harper Valley PTA. I love Tess's voice. She just got such a sweet, soft voice. I say it all
She
the
does.
time, you know.
Yeah. Well,
She
does a good job.
No, she
What can I
does.
say?
And I say it every time, too. I know I sound so, repetitive, but I just think Tess has come a long way. And again, it could be just, shyness, confidence, whatever it is. Maybe she just found a new sound, a new technique or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, I like it because she's really highlighting more of her vocals than before, in my opinion. And again, I hear things differently than most people, but that's just how I hear it. But I do love her voice. It's just soft. And I have several songs in mind that I'm going to actually send her that I think she would pull off with ease. And I think she'd do a very nice job at it. So I have to...
Yep.
I got to send her
Well,
some...
I'll tell you, in perfect honesty, I think on the DCG gang, but in Sing Snap itself, you start out shy, but when you're on the DCG show, for a couple years, you make friends, and they listen to you, and it's so nice when they're uplifting compliments. Great job, and it makes you feel so good that it keeps you ramping up a little bit more and a little bit more, And I think maybe, I'm hoping that's the way that Teresa's gone. Well, you can tell it is. She's gotten better, but it also helps when people are listening and they are complimenting you and just giving their heartfelt thanks, great listen, and I think it counts for something. I really do.
I agree with that. I've seen that time and time again. Many people, when they start on the show with DCG, they're very reserved. Many don't even show pictures of themselves. And that could be for other reasons, too, not just because of that. But as they progress, the more they're on, the more they're featured, the more they get to know the other members, I think that they really come out a little bit more. So I do believe that being around, even if it's not physically, but just being in communication in supportive communities, that I really think it does help you broaden your horizons, and it does give you the confidence. Quickly, what's interesting about that song is, well, it was written in 1968, right, by a Tom Hall, and but the song Kitt-Katt, that tells a story of this widowed mom, right, Mrs. Johnson, whose daughter brings home a note from the PTA criticizing her lifestyle. And then Mrs. Johnson goes to the PTA meeting, right? And she turns the tables by exposing the hypocrisy of the people judging her. So it's a song of irony, I think, right? Where, they're criticizing and judging her, but she flips it around and says, "Oh yeah?" And she exposes them for who they are. You wouldn't think of it with that song, but if you look up the history and the meaning behind it, that's what it is.
Yes, and it's true. I'm from a small town. Well, it was when I was growing up, it was about 50,000 people, but I call it a small town compared to where I live now. But yeah, you get these groups of people. It's crazy. It's crazy what they can whip up. Hey, speaking of small town, I got to give a small shout out. My dear friend that I grew up with, been a friend of hers for 65 years. Today's her birthday. And I wanted to wish her. Her name is Nancy Wagoner, and she lives out here in Florida. And she said she was going to be listening to us today. But yeah, she lives over in Jacksonville. But yeah.
Oh, 65-year friendship, huh?
Oh my God, Danny. Yeah, where does time go?
Would you guys
Where does
become
time go?
friends when you were like 2?
No, well, we were neighbors. They moved into my neighborhood, and she was a 6 and I was 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you stayed in touch ever since, huh?
We stayed, well, you have your ups and downs
Yeah,
through
sure.
life, and but she moved down here. We've been in touch for the last, I want to say 12 years, maybe 10 years, 12 years. But she lived in North Carolina, and her sister moved her down to Florida where she's at now. And all the sisters that I grew up with are still alive. And
Awesome.
it's just so fun because they're all on the East Coast,
Right.
So 3-hour drive, I can go and visit all of them. It's just fun. It really is. And we got a whole lot of memories, man.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Danny, we grew up in the country, when the lights went out, when the sun went down, there were stars in the sky.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That's for. Listen, we could talk about that till the cows come home, as they say.
Truly.
It's.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you on that. But you know what, though, Kitt-Katt? This next artist says, "Don't think twice," because that's the name of the song that he's singing, and the artist that he's doing this, well, the restructure of it is by Willing Jennings, and this is Matt Sinatra. He calls himself Matt. I don't know, but his sing-snap name is Get Perkin. Hey, Kitt-Katt, you know who else sang that song? Don't Think Twice.
Let me think. I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, you think about it, and then we'll play Matt. All right, and then you tell me after the song. But yeah.
Maybe if I hear the song, I'll
Yeah,
think
that's okay. All right, so that's what we'll do. We'll play this song by Matt, and then think it real hard. But Matt recorded this in May 20th of 2026, and he says, "Country's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Don't Think Twice" by Matt.
Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It don't matter anyhow. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. You don't know by now. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. The light I never know. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. Still wish there was something you could do or say to make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. I'm walking down that lonesome road, gal. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word, gal. so I'll just say fairly well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. Just sort of wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never did before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, I can't hear you anymore. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering all the way down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright.
You are listening to the best live radio broadcasts on the planet. DCG Radio plays all members' music from around the world. All music is contributed from amazing artists and made possible by our great DCG members. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG Entertainment.
That was Matt Kitt-Katt, Don't Think Twice. I thought he fit that tune very nice with his vocal. I'm so used to hearing the Sinatra in him. I could hear a little bit of it in there, but I think that he really focused on the country aspect of it, more or less.
He did.
Right? And that's what I loved about it, is that his natural flow and natural tone is that of the likeness of Sinatra. But I also think that, you know, to try to get out of that, it takes that extra work. And I thought he did a really nice job on that cover song right there.
I agree with you. Oh, by the way,
Yes.
was it Elvis that you were thinking of that might have sang that song?
Cat. Well, you know, the funny thing is, right, is that there were several, Bob Dylan being one, Elvis. It's an acoustic folk guitar.
It's a fun song.
It is a
It's
fun song, yeah. It's an older song. It was written, probably released back in like the 60s, early 60s, 1963. You got Bob Dylan, you've got Johnny Cash, Peter, Paul, and Mary, just to name a few. But it was more of, what I liked about that song is the way Elvis did it. And I don't mind Bob Dylan. I'm not a huge Bob Dylan guy because he's just got a weird voice. I mean, true to his own right. The guy's an artist, hands down. But the way I liked that Elvis did it is it was like a mix between blues and rock. It was
right.
Yeah, you got to listen to it, and it's not just because I like Elvis, but it's the way he did it is what I liked about it.
Well, we do talk about delivery and how every singer views the song differently, you know.
Yes.
So, but I thought, Matt, you're absolutely right. I think country in him came out a little hint of the Frank Sinatra, but it's very nice. I'm glad that he widens his range of songs that he does. Yeah.
I'd like to hear Matt do some more country. I really would. I think that you know, I mean, he's known for a Sinatra, right? So he's got that in the bag. But I would like to hear him do some more country because I think even like, you know, maybe Matt's voice, I think, would tie in nice with like a Randy Travis. I don't know, you ever hear Randy Travis, Kitt-Katt?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
He has some low vocals.
Yeah.
I guess he has a wide range. Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah. There's some Randy
Randy
Travis tunes. Dwight Yoakam, I think Matt would be good at. But yeah, I definitely like to hear Matt do some more country. Okay.
Matt, if you're out there, look up some country stuff.
Yeah, you look up some country. I'm actually in the process of writing some more country songs, and then we're gonna convert them into karaoke and
then he
upload
can
them.
do an original. Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on it. I get the whip on myself there, Kitt-Katt. Okay, this next artist here, the song she's performing, well, we're kind of sticking in country a little bit here. It's going to take some time. Now, this is by the Carpenters. Okay, and she goes by Helen. Now, she recorded the song June 8th. So again, this is relatively new. This is nothing that's older than a month. But June 8th of 2026. And this is Helen's cover from the Carpenters. It's going to take some time. So Kitt-Katt, here she is. Helen on DCG Radio, ladies and gentlemen.
It's gonna take some time this time to get myself in shape. I really fell out of line this time. I really missed the gate. The birds on the telephone line are crying out to me, and I won't be so blind next time, and I'll find some harmony. But it's gonna take some time this time, and I can't make demands. But like the young trees in the winter time, I'll learn how to bend. After all the tears we spent, how could we make amends? So it's one more round for experience, and I'm on the road again. And it's gonna take some time this time, and I can't make demands. I'll learn how to bend. It's gonna take some time this time, no matter what I've planned. But like the young trees in the winter time, I'll learn how to bend. After all the tears we spent, how could we make amends? So it's one more round for experience, and I'm on the road again. And it's gonna take some time this time.
Yeah, that was Helen, Kitt-Katt. It's going to take some time by the Carpenters. What did you think? I don't think I've heard that by the Carpenters.
Well, it was popular back in, like probably the 70s, but Helen just has a very smooth flow when she sings, and it was gentle and just a very, very nice sing. And she's very confident when she sings also about this, with the songs that she does, but really nice with that. Really nice.
I agree. She is, she's definitely one that has confidence in herself. She was also the one that did that video that was very colorful the other night that I really liked, wasn't it? Yeah, that was Helen, I believe. Yeah, on the live show. Yeah, she had the like pink headphone set on, and her background was all colorful, and the sombreros. Yeah, yep.
It's nice to see her back.
It is.
It's nice to see her back.
It is. Now I give listen, again, it's being featured, played, live where thousands of people are watching you, right, is not something that everybody can do, or they're not comfortable with, and that's fine. It doesn't make anybody a less of a entertainer or what have you, because some people just, it's not their thing, and that's okay. I just like the value of what they put into the music when they're singing, and the expressions, the emotions, and they really put their heart into it. And I think that for the most part, that's what these members do. I mean, it's
They do. They do.
and I never really got into the Carpenters. I know there's a lot of members that love the Carpenters, and I'm not saying they're bad. I just never, got into their music. There's like one or two, like one of my favorite songs by them is Snowbird.
Snowbird.
I think that's the title of it. Now, little snowbird, take me with you when you go to the land of gentle breezes where the moon and wind will flow. Spread your tiny wings and fly away.
I remember Anne Murray doing that. Karen.
Oh, was it Anne Murray?
Yeah.
I thought Karen Carpenter did that too.
Well, she probably did. Karen did a lot of songs, but the popular, all the popular ones. We've only just begun, and there's a trail of them. But this was one. This is one that was on the radio. Snowbird was Anne Murray, but I'm not.
You know what? You could be right. Yeah, you could be right.
But Snowbird's a good song too. I enjoyed that song. But yeah, Karen, we have a member that actually emulates her voice very well. You know who she is, right?
Yes, I do. I just got so on my chair, my beautiful office leather studio chair, I have on the side of me these white Faux pillows, and my wife bought these drinks she wanted me to try. She got them at the dollar store, and because I stopped drinking soda a long time ago. Well, when I do, it's Sprite or 7-Up. I just haven't drank dark soda.
No caffeine.
Yeah,
no caffeine
I haven't in
no
so
caffeine,
long.
yes.
Yep, and I'll tell you, huge difference. But she got this stuff, Kat, and it's called Red Pop. And it's caffeine free, but it tastes just like you're drinking Kool-Aid. It's really good. This is the first time I tried it. Well, you know how when you open up a soda can or a can of any sort, sometimes it's filled to the tippity top?
Yeah.
So I just went to sip it, and it like dribbled down my lip onto the white pillow. So
what color is that now?
Yeah.
Red.
Well, I blended it in a little bit. Thankfully, she doesn't listen to the radio show, so I'm going to just blame it on the cats or the dog or something, and I don't make something up. But it's her fault for getting me that anyway. She should know better. All right, up next we have. She goes by Short and Sweet on Sing Snap, but I believe her name is Jamie, right? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And this song she performed June 12th. Oh, okay. Another recent one.
Yes.
The title is called Looking for Love by Johnny Lee. Is this the song I'm thinking of? I don't know. See, unlike the Friday night shows, I don't prep for any of this stuff. I just go off the whim, and whatever I play, I play.
This is the... you would know Mickey Gilley. Looking for love.
Yes, that is the one. Okay, all right. I'm excited to hear this then. I haven't heard this in a long time.
It's
all right.
different, a little bit of a different arrangement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Well,
I love listening to Jamie. She's cool.
Here is Jamie, ladies and gentlemen, otherwise known as Short and Sweet. Looking for Love by, this particular artist, Johnny Lee. But here she is on DCG Radio right now with Dr. Cool and Kitt-Katt.
I've spent a lifetime looking for you. Single bars and good time lovers were never true. Playing a fool's game, hoping to win. Telling those sweet lies and losing again. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I blessed the day I discovered another heart, looking for love. I was alone then, no love inside. I did everything I could to get me through the night. Don't know where it started, where it might end. I turned to a stranger, just like a friend. I've been looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I'll bless the day I discovered another heart, looking for love. You came a-knocking at my heart's door. You're everything I've been looking for. No more looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Now that I found a friend and a lover, I'll bless the day I discovered you. Oh, you, looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces.
That is Jamie, ladies and gentlemen. Short and
Yes.
sweet is her tag on Sing. I was about to say Snick Snack, man. Sing Snap.
Yeah.
I love that song. I was hoping that it was that song because I just haven't heard that song in a long time. And I used to sing that song a lot when I was younger. And nice delivery. Wow.
And she has a country twang when she sings. She's from Tennessee, and she has a little bit of twang when she sings. And I like that it was a lower, in like her voice key. It wasn't changed. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just mellow and straightforward. And she sings a lot, and I've really enjoyed her on Sing Snap. We listen to each other's songs a lot, so I was happy to, get her on the show tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, I agree. It wasn't. She didn't try to change it up. She kept it true to herself, and I always like that about when people do that. But sometimes though you have to kind of do that though, depending on the song's demand, right? Sometimes the structure requires you to do that, but this particular one didn't, and I thought she pulled it off nice. And again,
Yes.
I love that song. I was so excited when you said that. I'm like, oh yeah, I love this song. And so nice job on that, Jamie.
Yeah.
Beautiful listen here. The only bad thing about this soda thing she bought me, Kitt-Katt, is that it's I don't know if I can finish it. It's very, what's what I'm looking for? It says caffeine free. It's called Faygo, okay, Faygo.
Yeah.
And it says DEE-licious red pop. I don't know if
But
I
it's
trust
not
my
caffeine
wife
in it.
enough. No, there's no caffeine in here. And it
But
says
there's a lot of flavor.
there's a lot of flavor. So you're not getting caffeine per se, but I don't know what they're using. Let me see. There's probably, I don't know. But it tastes so good, but I don't know. You know what? I don't care.
Does it taste like your gummies that you like so much?
Oh, she bought another bag today of those nerd things.
Yeah, nerd gummies.
Judy is hooked on those. She doesn't admit it, but every time we're on Zoom, she's always chomping on them.
Munching away.
Yeah, and she's showing different pictures of the other stuff that they make. I'm like, really? For somebody who doesn't like them, you know, she seems to always have them whenever we're on video. Yeah, she's just chomping away at them.
That's funny.
But they are
Oh,
addicting.
man.
They're truly addicting. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to do, I think, let me see here, Kitt-Katt. I want to, okay, after this next artist, we're going to do a back-to-back, okay?
Oh, just.
A double hitter. Hey, you know, we just hosted the World Cup for soccer. I think, Dutch won? Dutch?
Oh.
Freddie's team?
Oh, Freddie's Dutch.
Freddie's Dutch, yeah.
We,
Freddie went Dutch.
we meaning Massachusetts?
Yeah.
We or, we the United States?
We, the United States, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I can't keep track.
Yeah.
It's really big.
I never understood. I will give them this, okay? They do say it is the original football, and I agree to that because the football we have, NFL, which I love football, I never understood why it was called football. You kick it once, okay, for a field goal. And then other than that, you're throwing it. It's, yeah, you like, I'm like, okay, I can get the soccer because you're using your feet, hence foot, hence ball. You kick, foot, and ball.
Right.
That makes sense to me. Our version, you kick it, well, maybe twice because you're going for the field goal and you go for the initial kickoff. Yeah. Right. So I just don't understand it. But you know what? It is what it is. But yeah, the soccer World Cup has been held in the United States. Well, it was yesterday. But yeah, I was never a soccer guy. I used to play when I was a kid, and I was a beast at it. I would just kick it at people and just, I was ferocious. I didn't play by the rules.
Yeah.
I was a beast.
Well, that's kind of like, that's how they want soccer players to be. They want you to be aggressive, but don't get fouled out or whatever it is that you get penalized. You get penalized, I think.
Yep.
In soccer.
My buttocks.
They give you a card, right? A card.
I don't know. Well, back then, no, I sat in the bench more times than I can count. Yeah. So, I don't know. Okay. Well, let's feature this next artist here. This is Connie. Aunt Connie. And,
Aunt Connie.
Yeah. Oh, this is another Carpenter song. Okay. Her song, recorded May 17th of 2026. Nowhere Man. This, again, is also by the Carpenters, ladies and gentlemen. So it was also a cover of the Beatles.
Correct.
But yeah.
Yes, this is very. She does a real. Go ahead, just play it. It's really nice.
Okay, you got it, boss. All right, so here is Connie, ladies and gentlemen. Nowhere Man, the Carpenters. All right, on DCG Radio with Dr. Cool and, of course, Kitt-Katt. Sit back, relax. We have a few hours of pure enjoyment.
He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Oh, isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere Man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere Man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be, sees just what he wants to see. Nowhere Man, can you see me at all? Nowhere Man, don't worry, save your time, don't hurry, save it all till
somebody lends you a hand. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Oh, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody.
Yeah, Nowhere Man by Aunt Connie. What a vibrato in that song right there that she just did.
Yes. And the different, the high, the low notes that she
I was
hits
just
on
going to
this song.
say, yeah, that register that she can bring.
Yes.
You know, we were just talking, I don't know, minutes ago about, you know, over time you hear different things, right, from the members and their changes and what have you. And that's one of the things that I've heard with her, especially in her registers. You know, she's definitely, she's got that capped for sure. I mean,
She does. She does.
she has that ability to just, like, you know, bring that right down and go back up again. And that's tough. You know, not a lot of people can do that. That's very difficult to do, but smoothly too. But I do love that song, though, brought out her vibrato. And, you know, Kitt-Katt, that song Nowhere Man, right, by the Beatles, right?
Yeah.
Of course, everybody knows it was written by John Lemon. And it's it's such a, even to this day, all right, that the meaning obviously is, you know, a guy essentially feeling stuck in life, right? He's out there, he's searching for meaning, and he's looking inward, right? So he may be reflecting on things in his life, but he needs to wake up, though, right, and find direction. And so it's, again, you listen to the songs, and I say this a lot, but a lot of times we listen and we enjoy the song, but we don't really give the meaning of the song much thought.
Right.
You know?
Right. I agree with you. I know Beatles got thousands and thousands, and we're still getting Paul McCartney songs, but they kind of hit everything that there is to do, as far as I'm concerned, with life. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, from John Lennon, that Imagine has to have been sung a million times. Yesterday, a million times.
Right.
Nowhere Man, this arrangement is beautiful. And Connie, oh my, she just, it's like it's her song, you know what I mean? It just, she owns it. She really does. She did a fabulous job on that. But you know, like I say, the Beatles, you know, there wasn't something that they didn't write about, you know. You know, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. You know, you name it, they wrote it. Which is
Yeah, they
crazy.
pretty much wrote about everything. And, you
They,
know, Kitt-Katt, what I'm now just thinking of, Karen Carpenter, she was a cover gal. And what I mean by that is she sung a lot of other artist material. So she's right up there with, like, what Elvis and all them did. Is, you know, they'd come out with great songs, and because of who they would just sing them and probably bring up the charts, right? So, I mean, but Karen Carpenter, because a lot of songs I hear that members do from Karen Carpenter, it's not her original, but it's a cover that she
that
did.
she's, yes.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, she's a cover girl. So, I mean, but it doesn't
Yeah.
change the fact of who, you know, her accomplishments, obviously. But I just wanted to bring that out. Okay,
Yep.
all right, yeah, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this, okay, before we do the double hitter, because this one here, I really wanted it to stand out by itself. Only because I love how she does these songs, and I just wanted to pay focus to this one. this song here, Georgia on My Mind by Ray Charles, another one of my favorite artists. This is performed by, she goes by Blue Opal, but calls herself Shar. And I really wanted to just kind of single this one out. Then we'll do the double hitter, all right?
Sounds great.
I love her vocal performances on these styles. So let's do that. Let's do a single, and then we'll do a double right after Blue. All right. So, and May 24th, 2026. Here is Shah, ladies and gentlemen. Georgia on My Mind from Ray Charles. Here she is.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. I said, Georgia, oh Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Oh, other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in the peaceful dreams I see, the road leads me back to you. Oh, 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 oh. I said, Georgia, oh, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see, road leads back to you. Oh, 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 Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Oh yeah, I said just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
Thank you for listening to today's program with Dr. Cool and Kitt-Katt. To request a song, you must be a DCG member. If you are not a DCG member and would like to make a request, you may reach out to an existing member or join our amazing DCG family. To become a member, email us at dennycoolshow@gmail.com and type "Sign me up." DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG Entertainment.
Yes, our Shar has the blues down so eloquently, and it's just captivating when she sings.
Well,
it is.
you know what I liked about the way she did that one? It was sensual. It was very laid back. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? I think, Kat, that not lackadaisical in a bad way, but meaning vocally, right? Her vocals were just kind of laid back. They were lackadaisical. Like, it was like what I call the lazy sound, is where I interpret it as you're just kind of letting, like you're talking, but you're putting it in a singing format. So you just, your tones, your vocal, everything is just relaxed. Your notes, nothing's hyped up, nothing's strenuous. And it's as if you're just breathing out the song, right? And that's kind of how that right there was interpreted. And I do like the way she does that stuff. I mean, she is, for hands down, she is really good at the blues and the jazz stuff. You know, there's one song she did a while back, though. I gotta find it. It was one of my favorite ones she did. It was a real, I don't know if it was by Etta James. I forget.
I think you did an album for her, if I'm not mistaken.
I did,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's up there, yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, you know, again, each one has their own unique skill set, and I just love how she did that song. And,
well, it was, when you were saying it sounds like lazy talking, that's when she gets that.
Yes. It's there's a term
it's her.
for
it's
it.
It's her. I don't. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I call it Char.
She calls it Char. Yeah. But there is a terminology for that style, and I'm not savvy on the technical aspect of things. I just hear what I hear, and I explain it the way I do. But it's kind of like, you know, when you're singing and you're rounding off, right, at the end of a note, and you're just kind of like, Georgia, Georgia. You're just smooth.
Yep. It's like that Tennessee whiskey that you like in the winter.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do our double hitter right now, Kitt-Katt. Okay.
Cool.
And we're gonna start this off with we're gonna have Sweet Voice. That's what she goes by on Sing Snap. Okay. It's Sweet Voice in Dallas, but it's a Dallas and Linda, and they are performing I Wish You Would by Midland and Mackenzie Carpenter, okay? And then after them, we're just going to roll right into Michael Gavin, all right? And Michael, and he's performing a song called Gone Fishing by Blue Sea Band, okay? And both were recently recorded in June. Both, well, actually all three artists, but the duet as well. So let's kick it off with Sweet Voice, Linda, and Dallas. I Wish You Would. And here's our back-to-back, ladies and gentlemen. DCG Radio with Dr. Cool and Kitt-Katt.
We've been drinking, but we ain't drunk yet. Just killed a karaoke, Kenny and Dolly duet.
You wanna tip the band to play one more and take me out on that sawdust floor.
I wish you would. Keep leaning in and looking good. I can see it on your lips. This tequila wants a kiss. I wish you would. I took your cowboy hat and tipped it back. Said, girl, where'd you get a smile like that?
Sure as those neon stars up above, you're about to fool around and fall in love.
I wish you would. Keep leaning in and looking good. I can see it on your lips. This tequila wants a kiss. I wish you would. It's getting close to closing time. And you know I can't read your mind. So if you wanna take me home, I'll say it for you so you know. I wish, I wish, I wish you would. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I wish,
I wish you would. I wish, I wish, I wish you would. Keep leaning in and looking good. I can see it on your lips. Mr. Keeler wants a kiss. I wish, I wish, I wish you would.
You gone fishing, there's a sign upon your door. Gone fishing, you ain't working anymore. There's your hoe out in the sun, where you left a row half done. You claim hoeing ain't no fun, you ain't got no ambition. Gone fishing, by a shady, weighty pool. I'm wishing I could be that kind of fool. I'd say no more work for mine. On my door I'd hang a sign, gone fishing. Instead I'm just a wishing. Gone fishing, there's a sign upon your door. Gone fishing, you ain't working anymore. Cows need milking in the barn, but you just don't give a darn. You just never seem to learn, you ain't got no ambition. Gone fishing, got your hound dog by your side. Gone fishing, fleas are biting at his hide. Folks won't find you not a soul when you got that fishing pole. You gone fishing instead of just wishing. Fishing. Gone fishing, got the hound dog by your side. Gone fishing, fleas are biting at his hide. Folks won't find you not a soul when you got that fishing pole. You gone fishing instead of just a wishing.
You are listening to the best live radio broadcasts on the planet. DCG Radio plays all members' music from around the world. All music is contributed from amazing artists and made possible by our great DCG members. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG Entertainment.
Yeah, Kitt-Katt.
What a nice twofer, Danny. Nice
yeah,
twofer.
that's what I was just about. You literally took the words right off my lips. I was just thinking that. I'm like, that was a nice back-to-back right there. I mean, the first one. Let's touch on the first one. Linda in Dallas. I wish you would. Now, that song. See, again, here's the differences, right? Is I always say this. Even though titles of songs, back then it was different. Because originally, 1955, that was written by Billy Boy Arnold. and that was is first recorded in 1955. But I Wish You Would is a song recorded by the Carpenters. The Carpenters version has their signature style, soft, warm vocal, okay? But so there's two differences here. One is one artist who wrote it, performed, and the other is the other artist who performed it. So you get two different, well, I think they're the same song. I don't know. But when I was researching it, it come up in that form. So I'm like, I wonder. I didn't get like delve deep into it, but I loved the way that these two blended their voices.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was
Fun to
very, very
listen to.
fun. Yeah. And I thought because of Linda's style and her range, I actually thought that it fit with Dallas very nice. Because a lot of times when you have, performers that have a unique voice set, whether it's like a raspy or a twang, or sometimes it's difficult, right, to do a duet with that other artist. And it's not because that artist is bad, but it's just sometimes you find it hard to find your range or where you belong, if that makes sense, when you're performing with them.
It does. It does. Yes. Duets can be a whole lot of fun, or finding the groove. Is not always easy, but but this was seamless. They did a fine job. It
Yeah,
was a
they
cute
did.
song.
They
I've
did.
never heard that song, Danny. Never heard
No, nor have I. Just like this next one that we featured. That was Michael did a great job on this. Gone Fishing by the Blue Sea Band. That was just a fun listen, and I thought that he just put his his heart and soul into that. You could hear it in his singing. It was kind of like he was telling you a story, right?
Yep.
And you were just like sitting next to him, and he's telling you the story about gone fishing,
And you hear his fishing reel.
and you hear his fishing reel. Yeah, yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought he did a great job with that. Nice vocals on that. And again, it's all about deliverance. A lot of people out there, they just. Elvis once said that, they asked him, Elvis, why don't you just, sell records? When you're up on stage, why do you have to move around? And he goes, there's a difference. He goes, you got to give the people what you pay for. He goes, anybody, can make a record. He goes, but not everybody can perform.
True.
Right? And so,
Totally.
yep.
Totally.
And I always remember that for some reason, because it's so true at Kitt-Katt, is that not everybody can perform. Think about that for a second, right? It's like kind of like, now I've been operating heavy equipment for years, right? And so I've ran into a lot of guys over the years in the construction field and different aspects of it. And they would always say, oh, I know how to drive. I can drive that forklift, or I can drive that bucket loader. I'm like, yeah, but do you know how to operate it? They're like, what? I'm like, do you know how to operate it? And there's a difference between driving it and operating it, two different things. And that's kind of what singing is, as far as when it comes down to performance and giving a deliverance, but doing it with meaning, expression, feeling. And you don't have to be a great singer. That's the great thing about music, right? Is love it, enjoy it, put your heart into it, and have fun with it. Be expressive, and that's what music is about, in my opinion.
I have to 100% agree with you. Absolutely. But the Gone Fishing, first time I've heard it.
It was
But
cool.
my husband loved to fish, man. Loved to fish.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, well, he couldn't wait to get off of work and get his buddy and just go out on one of the ponds, or whatever you want to call it, down here, and go fishing.
Right.
But he loved deep sea the best. He went to Tarpon Springs, and he'd take one of those. It was 2 hours out, 4 hours of fishing, and 2 hours back.
Yeah.
And he'd come back in worn out, and he'd have his red snapper or whatever. But he loved fishing. That's what I think he's probably doing with his buddy up in heaven. They got a fishing pond in heaven to fish.
I need to get back into fishing again, Kitt-Katt. I so miss it. Surf casting, everything else. Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, you're in Massachusetts,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah. We get stripers up here, bass that will take your hands off. I mean, trout, pickerel. But I can go on. Anyways, here is another duet right here. Okay, and this duet is performed by Brian, Mr. Music Man, and Lois, Canoe Karaoke. Okay. And these two artists are performing the song The Last Time I Felt Like This. Now, this is going to be interesting because this is the piano acoustic, so I want to hear for the harmonics in here because I love it when they do the acoustic. Now, sometimes you can get fooled and think that, you're going to be doing a straight acoustic. So a lot of times it's misleading. They're not a true acoustic. So again, you gotta, you can't go in there and split stems, meaning you can't remove the instrumental aspect of it, right? That's what they call splitting a stem. You're either adding or taking away. So, you got to work with it. So that's why I'm interested to hear how these two did on this piano. And I'm sure they did a beautiful job. But let's play right now, Brian and Lois. And this was recorded June 1st of 2026. So here is Brian and Lois, ladies and gentlemen. The Last Time I Felt Like This. Johnny Mathis and Jane Oliver.
Hello, I don't even know your name, but I'm hoping all the same. This is more than just a simple hello.
Hello, do I smile and look away? No, I think I'd smile and stay to see where this might go.
'Cause last time I felt like this, I was falling in love, falling and feeling I'd never fall in love again. Yes, the last time I felt like this was long before I knew what I'm feeling now with you. Hello, I can't wait till we're alone, somewhere quiet on our own, so we can fall the rest of the way.
I know that before the night is through, I'll be talking love to you, meaning every word I say.
'Cause the last time I felt like this, I was falling in love, falling and feeling I'd never fall in love again. Yes, the last time I felt like this was long before I knew what I'm feeling now with you. Oh, the last time I felt like this, I was falling in love, falling and feeling I'd never fall in love again. Yes, the last time I felt like this was long before I knew what I'm feeling now with you.
Yeah, right there. They both hit the nail on the head with that song, Kitt-Katt.
Yes, they do.
Nicely done by Brian and Lois. The Last Time I Felt Like This. When you listen to them individually, you try to, I think, in your mind, right, your imagination of music. I wonder what this one would sound like with this one, so on and so forth. And then sometimes, because we are defaulted to think a certain way. We think, I don't think that they would sound good together. And I've got to say, I am just extremely impressed by their harmonies and just their overall blend on both parts of them. I thought that they were both very smooth. They were both, I mean, their timing was impeccable. And I just think they had a nice deliverance to that song overall. Very, very pretty.
Oh, it was pretty. And Lois, you cannot beat somebody that when you need harmonies with songs, she's going to be impeccable on time, and her vocals are just going to be great. And you know what? That's the lowest I've heard her sing, lowest vocally. Uh, I
Her
mean, she's done a
register.
lot of yes, yeah, but and then she brought it up. It was just really beautiful. I mean, I've heard her do folk songs, and I
Right.
think that's really she's really good at that. But that was very, very pretty, and just what a good match, perfect match. Couldn't have done any better, really.
Well, again, I think the standout a lot of times, too, is when you're doing an acoustic and you're taking away all the background noise, okay? And
Yeah.
you expunge from the song that noise, whether that be drums, bass, and all that. And what you're doing is you're allowing the vocalist to really promote their sound, their voice,
Yeah.
their vocal.
Showcase,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yep. So you're focusing on your vocals, or the listener is. And you could take now and say you added 7 stems or tracks to that particular song. Okay, you wouldn't hear that the way you just heard it now. So I think that by members, artists, if they do acoustics more, then I think it gives a deeper understanding of their vocal ability, their sounds, and truly it adds character to their sound and their style. That's just me. I love the acoustics. I also like the fills, don't get me wrong, but I love the acoustics because I think it highlights, and as you said, showcases their vocals. I really do.
Yep. You are correct. I love doing acoustic. Of course, through my years, I played piano and accompanied myself, and I also played guitar and accompanied myself. So, yeah, you got to be good. You got to be spot on
Yeah.
because there's nothing there to cover up if
Yeah, see, there you go. Right, you nail on the head, Kitt-Katt. You cannot hide behind the blend, right?
Yes.
It's kind of like you are it, and so the focus
Yes.
then. And I'll be honest with you, there are a lot of people I know, knew back in the day that just didn't like doing acoustics, particularly for that reason. They would have to have that orchestrated sound behind them, the fills, right? So that their voice would blend. And I used to call them all sorts of things, chicken, coward, but whatever. I mean, that's to each
Yeah.
his own.
Right.
But speaking of, I said orchestra. I'm going to use the word. Let's go with power on this next artist. Now, he is performing one of my favorite songs. I love singing this song myself. This
This is a hard song. I don't care who you are because of what you have to reach.
I
My opinion.
it is a hard. Well, okay. So yeah, if you don't have for me, honestly, I'm not bragging. I'm not by any means. I'm not. Don't take it wrong way, listeners. For me, this isn't really that difficult. Okay, like certain songs, I don't know. The power ballads for me aren't that hard. Like mid-high songs, like 50s, 60s stuff, it's a little bit difficult. The only hard part is when you're coming up at the end of this song, it's that build-up. You have to be able to hold that note because you're wanting to stop, and then you have to just pretty much streamline from low, and you got to build that power up to hit that ending. But it depends, because this song is performed many ways. And Leo, I think he can pull. Now, I haven't heard this, so I'm propping him up here. So, Leo, if you're out there listening,
Our tenor, Leo is our tenor
Yeah.
man. He really rocks with the.
Yep.
Yep.
But I'm
I
excited
love
to
this.
hear this, Kitt-Katt, because, again, this is one of my favorite songs. And this particular version is by Andy Williams. So here is Leo with The Impossible Dream. Now, again, this could be a different version, but here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and just from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I lay to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to fight the unbeatable foe, to reach the unreachable star.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Leo right there, The Impossible Dream. I think that was from, La Mancha, I think.
Exactly. Don
Right?
Quixote. Yes.
Yeah, Don Quixote, yeah. I loved how Leo did that. Now, now Leo, from hearing his other stuff, especially when he did O Solo Milo, okay, I got a feeling that this he just did was kind of a walk in the park for him, to be perfectly honest with you.
I think so.
Yeah, it was almost as if he was just like, you know.
I've done this a million times.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just taking a dog for a walk here, so I might as well sing this as I'm doing it. That, like, not to be, you know, like that, but Leo does have a register like that, and I could tell that this wasn't strenuous for him. I can hear when people do strain. I hear that slight overture in their voice. But there are differences, right, to this particular song. And so I thought what was very smart, the way he did this, Kat, is he did it in the format of him. Because a lot of people, myself included, like, I hate to say it, but Elvis performed this, and that's the version I like, okay? With the way Elvis did it, when he did it live, it was like the version similar to Hurt, if you ever heard Elvis do Hurt, okay? And so that particular version, you have to. It's like that build-up. And even when Leo was performing this song, you could still hear that build-up. And here's the difference. is he didn't stop, right? He rolled smoothly into his next note, and he gradually did the build-up. So you didn't hear the exchange. It came from one and then just went right up. So it's kind of like slowly built it up, and then that's when he hit that end. And so that's what I'm trying to say is there's differences, but he kept it within what he was comfortable doing, and that's the difference too. A lot of people try to go out of their range, and I used to tell them, don't do it. You know, if it's not in your range, keep it in your range. Make it to be in your range, because when you're trying to go out of your vocal zone, you're not doing yourself any justice. But I thought he did that so well. He really did.
He did. Standing ovation, Leo. Thank you for the song. Hey, Robert Goulet sang that song too, by the way. Remember Robert Goulet?
Yeah, I do. You know
but he's the one that's the one that I thought it made it a hard song to sing, because he was like he really put it up there. So maybe that's
he put it up there, all right. Robert Goulet. He was a. I wasn't a Robert Goulet fan. You know, Elvis shut out.
Me neither.
Elvis shut out his TV because Robert Goulet was on it. I'm dead serious. Yeah, I watched the documentary on that. Elvis. Yeah, he had
that's funny.
He had a 45, and they were watching TV and stuff. And he goes, "I hate that SOB," and he shot his TV. Yeah, he wasn't a fan of Robert Goulet. That's not why I'm not a fan of Rob. I don't dislike Robert Goulet. I'm just not a follower of him.
Well, he was around the time with the Andy Williams and all those other, he was in that mush of guys. Jack Jones, I think, might have been in that mix. But anyhow, but Leo, beautiful job on the song. Thank you.
All right. Speaking of about beautiful, here we have this next gentleman up next, Kitt-Katt. I refer to him as a genre. Okay, Kevin, of course, is who I'm talking about, and I haven't heard this song in a long time. It's kind of like a trippy song.
Yes.
Almost, right? By Tommy James and the Shandals. Crystal Blue Persuasion. So this was recorded June 10th by Kevin of 2026. So this sounds like a Kevin tune almost. I don't think I've heard him perform this, but all right, so here is Kevin, ladies and gentlemen. And again, thank you for joining Dr. Cool and Kitt-Katt on this beautiful Sunday. We hope everybody's just relaxing, kicking back, having a good time, whether you're cooking dinner or just maybe laying on your lounge chair. I don't know, maybe Kitt-Katt, maybe they're on their couch reclining or something, falling asleep. Yeah, having a coffee or whatever it is, and just kind of chilling out, right? So chill out to this Crystal Blue Persuasion by Kevin, ladies and gentlemen, on DCG Radio.
What do you see? The sun is rising, most definitely. A new day is coming. Ooh, people are changing. Ain't it beautiful? Crystal blue persuasion. Better get ready to see the light. Love is the answer. Ooh, and that's alright. Don't you give up now. open your mind. Crystal blue persuasion. Oh, it's a new vibration. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal blue persuasion. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. When he looks down on every great feeling and every time, all of his children and every nation, there'll be peace and good brotherhood. Crystal blue persuasion. Yeah, yeah. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal blue
enjoying today's program. DCG Entertainment is all about providing fun, clean, free entertainment for all to enjoy. DCG Entertainment relies upon the support from our viewers and members like you. If you are enjoying today's program and our other shows, please take a moment and show your support by donating any amount to the PayPal link on our main channel page or simply scan the barcode on the screen. All donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you for listening to DCG Radio.
Yeah, Kitt-Katt. I mean,
Were you surprised? Were you surprised? Because he was so laid back on this one.
I was. I was. I mean, well, first of all, the blend of it. It was the music, his vocals. We were talking earlier about, like, now that's a song that I don't think you would want to try to do acoustically, right? But that's a song where I think you would definitely need to have that blend, like what he did, right? And so that adds a lot of credibility to the artist when they're performing. And I think that the way Kevin did that, I mean, it was just a nice mix, a beautiful blend on his end. I liked how he did that. I really did. It was like the real, as close to the real song, sounding wise, because Kevin has his own unique tone.
He does. He does.
But I really liked how that blend came out. I thought it was absolutely beautiful.
Well, that takes a lot of people down memory lane. Man, I was like 13 when that song came out.
Were you?
Oh, yeah. I know. You weren't around.
No, Kitt-Katt,
But yeah, Tommy James and the Shondells were, high school dances type music and stuff. And I thought I liked Kevin's version a little better than Tommy James. I really did. I like the way Kevin sings. And he does his own little things within songs, but I really liked it. And, you never know what to expect when he sings a song, but it's always good. Always
don't.
good.
You don't. All right, Kitt-Katt, I'm going to play this song now. This was done a while ago, okay?
Okay.
But it is, and again, if my mom was listening right now, she would probably lose her mind because to her it's not perfect. You know, it's there's boo-boos on it. She wasn't on note or on key, whatever it is. That's my mother. But this one, I liked how my favorite, though, of hers is The Rose. I love how she performs that. But this one here, I don't think anybody's heard this. It's actually public on my page. When she came down, we were messing around in the studio, and I was recording her unbeknownst to her. So we were just having fun. But this song is called Could I Have This Dance by Anne Murray. And this was recorded back in 2023. Okay? So this is my mom, clearly. Could I Have This Dance by Anne Murray. So again, this is her and I just kind of goofing around.
I'll always remember the song they were playing the first time we danced, and I knew as we swayed to the music and held to each other, I fell in love with you. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? I'll always remember that magic moment when I held you close to me as we moved together. I knew forever you're all I'll ever need. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life?
Yeah, Kitt-Katt, that was my mom, clearly.
There wasn't one thing wrong with that song. What is your mom talking
Oh,
about?
sure, there
That
was. She could find
beautiful.
1,000 different things. I'm telling you right now, the woman is insane. Yeah, I
That
mean,
was that was 3 years ago.
2023. Yeah.
Oh my! The power that she was singing with. Oh my! I'm astounded. I'm serious.
My
She was
mom,
probably
Kat.
sitting down too, right? Was she sitting down?
Oh yeah. She's she's the one that taught me how to bring from my diaphragm sitting, right? Because she said, this is how you're going to exercise your diaphragm. She goes, I want you to bring it up, not use your throat. She goes, don't use throat muscles. That's to, bring it out. She goes, you're going to carry it up from your diaphragm. And, but here's the exercises. And she did show me different techniques. But I'll tell you, my mom was one of the few women back then in the industry that could sing songs like, for example, Hurt. My Uncle Richard, he was a drummer, but he's where I kind of got, intrigued by Elvis. My uncle could do Elvis like it was nobody's business and play drums, and he was just phenomenal. My mom could sing Hurt like it was like breathing to her. My mom had such powerful vocals, it was insane. But at the same time, though, again, she's another one where sometimes it's great to be nitpicky about your stuff, about your music, about, whatever it is, right? But trying to do stuff with her musically, it was hair-pulling because my mom was such a...
Tested your patience, you mean?
Not so much my patience, but, I like to think that I have a very good ear, and I could hear things, and I'm like, Mom, it's fine. It's nope, you're off register, you're this, you're that. Okay, and we, before a show, Kat, before we do a show, we'd have our rehearsals, like at least, 6 or 7 of them. And me, I could do it once, and then get up on stage and just do it. My mom...
You were warming up is what you were doing.
Yes.
Right. Yep.
But my mom, everything had to be written down, the keys, the this, the da. But at the end, I look back on it, and it was actually lessons, It was teaching me, right, how to be a better me as far as music goes. I didn't pick up, though, on, like, my mom, she was an incredible songwriter. She wrote a ton of songs. Played guitar. My mom she also played the keyboard. My mom also taught my uncle how to play drums. So she was very, very talented musician, my mother.
Yes.
So, yeah, she was. I just didn't pick up the music writing aspect from her. I was a learn by ear. I could hear things and then turn around and do it. That's kind of how I experienced
That's
it.
how I play songs, Danny. I don't need cheap music in front of me to do songs.
And most people like that, yeah.
And I'm also, like, if we're playing in the key of C and you say, hey, I need it lower, I can lower it to the key of A or B flat and still play the song. I could transpose in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Right.
It's God's gift. Swear to God, it's the only way that it got to me, man.
Well,
because I was drawn to the piano from the time I was like 8 years old.
Speaking about gifts, we have 2 beautiful gifts coming up right now. And one goes by Argent, the other goes by Hope Solutions, okay? And these 2 are performing this song together. And it's called Baby Come Back. It's the, I think it's the soul jazz version, all right? But this is Argent and Hope Solutions, Dwight and John. Now, this was recorded, recently. Look at this. June 10th of 2026 there, Kitt-Katt. So I'm excited to hear this. I've never heard these 2 perform together, so
Neither have I.
this would be pleasant for our ears as well as the listeners. So here is John and Dwight, ladies and gentlemen.
I know it's been a while since I came on here, but let me do it my way tonight. Whoo, yeah, baby, come back. So sad version. Whoa, yeah, baby, listen. Spending all my nights, all my money, going out on the town, doing anything just to get you off of my mind. But when the morning comes, I'm right back where I started again. Trying to forget is just a waste of time. Baby, come back. Ooh, you know, any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Oh, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Listen, here's another thing. All day long I'm wearing a mask that falls bravado, trying to keep up a smile that hides a tear. As long as the sun goes down, I get that empty feeling again. You know what? How I wish to God that you were right here. Oh, with me, baby, come back. Yeah. Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Yeah. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. You know, I look around, thinking about all the things, and only thing that I can say, then put on it all to, yeah. Give me the chance to make you see. Have you used up all the love in your heart? Nothing left for me. Is there nothing left for me? Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Whoa, baby, come back. Baby, you can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Baby, I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Baby, I want to take it back. Oh, I was wrong, and I can't live without you. Baby, come back. Any fool to see that baby, come back. And I can't live without you. Yeah. I can't live without you. Could you come out? Come on, baby. Oh, come on, baby. To me.
Wow, Kitt-Katt. What I mean, see, where do I start? First of all, Dwight, Hope Solutions. I don't know how many people know, but I've said this before when he's been featured or we've played him. Dwight, when I first started this years ago, a little over 5 years ago, because I wasn't like live, right? I would record it, then put it up. So there were, there's a lot. I've got to see if I can drag those off my old computer because there was a lot of stuff. And of course, there was a different name and stuff. But Dwight was the very first. Him and man, there was another one, but he passed away. But Dwight was the first person I interviewed.
Really?
Yeah. And he was, he's just a down-to-earth guy. It sounds like he still is. Dwight.
What a nice memory.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. Thanks for doing the duet. My heavens.
And,
Very nice.
both of them, because, again, John's another one where he just, if you have Dwight on the soft end, right? And then John's bringing in the backups and the harmonies. But John blends that harmony, that backup in so well that it makes it as if it's there, like it's natural. There's no artificial sound about it. And so both of them sounded so well. Just a soft blend, very smooth transitions in that entire song. I mean, they both did awesome. That was just an amazing job on both their ends.
Yes. Yeah. Well, John has that high part of his vocals that he can just go to, and it's pure and crisp, and you're absolutely right. But I love bluesy songs anyways, So yeah, they had my heart at the beginning of it, man. They were a really great song. Really, and I did not hear that before today. I wanted to wait. There's songs I like to wait on. I want to be surprised. I knew this was going to be a good song. I knew it. But thanks, guys. Beautiful.
Yeah, they both did an amazing job on that song. I mean, again, it's so nice hearing stuff like that. It really is.
Well, that was an original Players song, and it was more of a soft rock kind of a song. And now it's even more bluesier, smoother with these guys singing the arrangement, because it was really, really pretty. But yes, enjoyed it immensely.
All right there, Kitt-Katt. Up next, okay. Man, doesn't time fly? Isn't it so different when you're on the opposite side? And you're just, like, you're having fun. You're enjoying yourself, relaxing. And you're listening to the music. You're talking, and the time... 3 hours goes by so fast.
It does. Time does fly. There's no two ways about that. Yes.
All right.
It
so
does.
This lady, Jan, another great performer. Yeah.
Yes.
She goes by Singing for Life on Sing Snap here. The song she's performing is "What Are You Doing the Rest of Your Life?" And it's just a jazz hit, so which means in terms that there has been many artists that have performed this, no original, but somebody wrote it, and then of course others therefore have recorded it. But she recorded this June 3rd, 2026. Okay, so I'm assuming it's a jazz hit, and given her vibrato, it's going to be beautiful. So here is Jan, ladies and gentlemen. What are you doing the rest of your life?
What are you doing the rest of your life? North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. All the seasons and the times of your days, all the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of dawn and forest of the night. And when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make. Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in a world of love you keep in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two. Through all of my life, summer, winter, spring, and fall of my life, all I ever will recall of my life is all of my life with you. I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of dawn and forests of the night. And when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make. Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in a world of love you keep in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two. Through all of my life, summer, winter, spring, and fall of my life, all I ever will recall of my life is all of my life with you.
Thank you for listening to today's program with Dr. Cool and Kitt-Katt. To request a song, you must be a DCG member. If you are not a DCG member and would like to make a request, you may reach out to an existing member or join our amazing DCG family. To become a member, email us at dennycoolshow@gmail.com and type "Sign me up." DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG Entertainment.
Hey,
Oh, Kitt-Katt, we went blank air for a second there. We were just
Yeah.
talking, and it wasn't
Yeah.
coming through. So, listeners, we apologize. What we were just saying was that Jan has not only a beautiful style, but a amazing vibrato, but she has one of those voices that, again, you can just sit back and listen to and just put the headphones on. And what I was explaining to Kitt-Katt was her and Ma Bev have very similar styles. Now, their octaves may be different and things of that nature, but they have very similar singing styles. That's what we were saying. But yeah, we went blank on that. We tried switching over to a regular screen, but things happen live. And I also added to Kitt-Katt, which I don't think anybody heard, was that the great thing, aside from Dr. Cool and Kitt-Katt on DCG Radio, is that we play the full songs, the length starts to beginning. And unfortunately on Friday nights, we can't do that. So I also like to hear the full length of the song from start to end.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
Me too. Yes, I
Okay.
agree.
And now, Kitt-Katt, we're going to do, let's do a back-to-back, okay?
Okay.
Let's do these two here. Now, we have, he goes by cell phone on SingSnap. I got to ask him, why cell phone? Like, why not laptop or something? I'm just curious. Okay?
No clue.
Yeah.
Some of these names are funny. They really are.
But he's a great guy, and he said that in his wording that he's trying to sing this song. He says it's really challenging. So, but his name is Jeff, and the song he's performing is "Mysterious Ways" by U2. And then following him, we're going to play My Bev, I Get Rhythm by Ella Fitzgerald. Okay, so we're going to do two back-to-backs here. First Jeff, and then My Bev. So here we go. Let's start off with Jeff with Mysterious Ways, ladies and gentlemen, from YouTube. U2. Here he is.
Johnny, take a walk with your sister the moon. Let her pin light in to fill up your room. You've been living underground, eating from a can. You've been running away from what you don't understand. Love, she's slippy, you're sliding down. She'll be there when you hit the ground. It's alright, it's alright, alright. She moves in mysterious ways. It's alright, it's alright, alright. She moves in mysterious ways. Johnny, take a dive with your sister in the rain. Let her talk about the things you can't explain. To touch is to heal, to hurt is to steal. If you wanna kiss the sky, better learn how to kneel on your knees, boy. She's the wave, she turns the tide. She sees the man inside the child. Yeah, it's alright, it's alright, alright. She moves in mysterious ways. It's alright, it's alright, alright. She moves in mysterious ways. It's alright, it's alright, alright. Lift my gaze light up my nights. One day you look back and when you see where you were held bound by this love, while you could stand there, you could move on this moment, follow this feeling. It's alright, it's alright, alright. She moves in mysterious ways. It's alright, it's alright, alright. She moves in mysterious ways. It's alright, it's alright, alright. We move through miracle days. It's alright, alright. Spirit moves in mysterious ways. It's alright, alright. Lift my days, light up my nights, love.
Days can be sunny with never a sigh. Don't need what money can buy. Birds in the trees sing their day full of songs. Why shouldn't we sing along? I'm cheaper all the day, happy with my life. How do I get that way? Look at what I've got. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my mind. Who could ask for anything more? I've got daisies in green pastures. I got my mind. Who could ask for anything more? Oh, my trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him around my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my mind. Who could ask for anything more? Oh, my trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him round my door. I've got starlight, I've got sweet dreams, I've got mama. Who could ask for anything more? I got rhythm, I got music, I got daisies in green pastures. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my man. Who could ask for anything more?
We hope you are enjoying today's program. DCG Entertainment is all about providing fun, clean, free entertainment for all to enjoy. DCG Entertainment relies upon the support from our viewers and members like you. If you are enjoying today's program and our other shows, Please take a moment and show your support by donating any amount to the PayPal link on our main channel page or simply scan the barcode on the screen. All donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you for listening to DCG Radio.
Yeah. What? You know, Kitt-Katt, I say it all the time Friday nights, and I guess I'm just going to sound like a broken down record. You know, I never get tired of hearing the style, the different genres that members do. And you know, Jeff, he's relatively new, right?
Yes.
And so we're kind of getting familiar with, you know, his different styles, his different takes on music, what he does, and all that stuff.
He's from Canada. He's a Vancouver, British Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I know what you're saying.
Mhm.
It is. It's just, and I've not heard a U2 song. I don't believe ever.
Yeah,
Not
I
even,
know.
Not even from Kevin. You know. So
I was gonna say,
nice.
yeah, I said YouTube because I'm behind YouTube all the time with the stuff I do for the shows, right? I'm like, YouTube, no, it's YouTube. But he's right though in what he said, that it's a challenging song. It's what's his name? YouTube.
John Bono.
Yeah, yes, yeah. He's not an easy act to follow, but I thought, you know, he did
Steve
nice
Bono.
with that. Yeah, I thought he did a nice job with that. He gave it his effort, and you know, and again, that's what it's about. He really carried over to what he wanted to perform, and he did. And I thought he pulled it off
Yes.
nicely. So,
Totally.
and then you have Ma Bev, who, like I said earlier, she has, her and Jan, a lot of the same style or the likeness thereof, where this particular performance that Bev did, it just, again, it highlights her vocal ability. But what I liked about it, too, is Bev can take a song, right? She can sing a song, and it can be a slow, say, jazz, sultry type of song, or it can be a little bit of a upbeat, you know, like a 100 dp or whatever it is. And she can change almost, not the way she sounds, but she can almost change the style of how she's singing. In this particular song that she did, I mean, everything was spot on. In her, again, she's another one. Her vibrato is very strong. She's got that mature voice. And in this particular one, Kitt-Katt, again, it was kind of a lazy voice that I heard, which I love. That's, some people do it without realizing they're doing it, and it's a great talent if you have it. If you don't know you're doing it, it's a great thing to be aware of, because there's no wrong sound to lazy voice. It's just relaxed, right? And
Exactly.
yeah. So, I mean, both very, very good performances there.
Oh, I love listening to Bev. You just, when you click on a song that she's done, you know you're going to get a good
Yeah.
performance.
You know, I want to take like all of the members that are inspired and perform like jazz and soul, like the Shars, the Bevs, the Jans, you know, all of them, and just compose like one album or something. I mean, and have them do all songs like that, right, where it's smooth jazz throughout the whole thing. Yeah.
Orchestration.
Yeah.
Orchestration.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, wouldn't that be such a nice listen?
It would be, and it's, clocking them back to I think I always liked supper clubs. Supper clubs were where you went to dinner, you had a live band, you could get up and dance, but you had a table all night long with your date back in the 40s. 30s and 40s. I just think that was, and then of course, the world happened, and
Sure.
it went by the wayside. But I think that is that could be the coolest date, to go out to a supper club
Right.
where you're going in and there's the table. I watch old movies, by the way, but anyhow, you go in and there's your table sitting there, and the lights are low, and you're getting waited on, you're getting drinks, and there's a band, and the vocalist comes out and sings her song, and you get
Yep.
up and dance. I think those are really good times. But these ladies, yes, you're absolutely correct. That would be a really cool album, really cool to put together something like that. Absolutely.
Okay,
Yep.
well, speaking of ladies, we're going to do another back-to-back with these two. Now, we've heard her performance earlier, but she was doing a duet with Brian, but now I'm going to single her out on this one here. Now, this is a Barbara Streisand song with One More Look at You by Lois, okay? And then we have Tove, Sophia, recent member, and she is doing a song, Angel of Mercy by Charlie Lansborough, okay? So two very good performers here, back to back, all right? So let's start off with Lois. Her song is With One More Look at You, and then we'll just jump right into Sophia, Tove, Angel of Mercy. All right? You ready for this,
Perfect.
Kitt-Katt,
Yes,
back to back?
I am. Yeah.
All right, so put your comfies on, ladies and gentlemen. I just got myself a cup of coffee, and I'm going to sit back and listen to these beautiful ladies. And here they are on DCG Radio with Dr. Cool and Kitt-Katt.
With one more look at you, I can learn to tame the clouds and let the sun shine through. Leave a troubled past and I might start anew. I'll solve the mysteries if you're the prize. Refresh these tired eyes with one more look at you. I might overcome the anger that I learned to know. Find a peace of mind I lost so long ago. Your gentle touch has made me strong again, and I belong again. For when you look at me, I'm everything and more that I had dreamed I'd be. My spirit feels a promise I won't be alone. We'll love and live more, love and live forever. With one more look at you, I'd learn to change the stars and change our fortunes too. I'd have the constellations paint your portrait too, so all the world might share this wondrous sight. The world could end each night with one more look at you. With one more look at you. I want one more look at you.
my thoughts run out of music, as my mind run out of dreams, as my heart run out of longing for all the things I've never seen, as my life run out of colors, as my dreams run out of light, as my eyes run out of looking for signs of morning in the night. I need someone to take me back where I used to be. I need an angel of mercy to have mercy on me. Have my steps lost all direction? Have my words run out of fire? Have my hands run out of tenderness? Am I empty of desire? Have my hopes run out of patience? Has my club run out of time? Have my arms run out of needing someone needing to be mine? I need someone to take me back where I used to be. I need an angel of mercy to have mercy on me. Someone to take me back where I used to be. I need an angel of mercy to have mercy on me. Please be my angel of mercy and have mercy on me.
You are listening to the best live radio broadcasts on the planet. DCG Radio plays all members' music from around the world. All music is contributed from amazing artists and made possible by our great DCG members. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG-Entertainment.
Back to back, beautiful songs.
Back to back, beautiful songs, beautiful ladies.
Absolutely.
Both just have a very unique sound set. And I think that if I put it this way.
Go ahead.
When you
You're
try,
thinking again.
when you try to justify in your head, right? And I said this before, that you hear what they call celebrities, entertainers, whether it be on radio or TV, whatever, okay?
Mhm.
And then I listen to the members. In my head, and I don't condone or encourage people to go out and try to make a living at it per se, or to become famous, because that to me is not what it's about. And I think honestly you're going to find that it's a very difficult road. I've been down there. However, what always baffles my mind, Kat, is our members sing with conviction, with meaning. They sing
style.
with style. Yeah, and heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you compare that to, I'm going to use a bad word here, you compare that to the poop that's out there now. Okay.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, and
I do.
it's like what there's no comparison because
Well, for me, it's refreshing to know
it
that
is
we
refreshing.
have it.
Yes.
You know, that we have that.
Yeah, we do.
We have that here.
Yep. And we can proudly say that not only they are our members, but for many of them, most of them, they're our good friends. And, you know, we're proud to know them, right? And so
Oh, absolutely.
it's a great feeling each time I do a show that, you know, we get to sit back and really enjoy these people because often I think that a lot of artists, you know, such as on Sing Snap or wherever, it's not recognized enough. I don't think that they're giving enough credit for their self-accomplishments. And it's not to say that you have to go out and praise an individual because they're singing. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I think that the recognition that they're enjoying music, number one, they're putting their heart into it, and most importantly, they're sharing it with everybody, right?
Yep.
And it's for everybody to enjoy. And so that's what I find most credible. And you listen to these celebrities and stuff, half of them, I mean, you know, maybe let's just say a member made it big or whatever, and, you know, but if they kept true to themselves, like I know plenty of, you know, celebrities, but they don't look at themselves like that, and they're well known. And I met them throughout my years of performing, and they're just great, humble people, and you wouldn't even know it unless you knew their name, right? And so that's what I say about DCG. The people that join DCG, the ones that stay, the ones that really connect with each other, right? The rest of them...
And sing songs and contribute and share.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Yep. Absolutely. Both of them, ladies, beautifully done. Okay, let's...
Well, Toby is new to me. That's the first time that I have heard... I think she was she on Friday night? Did she do Friday night song?
Yeah, yeah, we did a feature on her, yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, this is the second song that I've heard from her, but man...
Okay.
Beautiful.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we have a few minutes left, Kitt-Katt, but that's okay. It's our radio station. We can do whatever we want. It just depends if everybody's going to stick around and listen to us. But anyways, I love and I'm glad that we found this song. Now, it wasn't necessarily sent in through the request email, because now we do it via email, guys. It's the WhatsApp. It was great, and yes, it was easy for us, but at least now we can keep track of everything and all that stuff. It'll take us time to get into a routine, right? And again, we do everything live unless we're uploading something in particular, but for our shows and stuff, it's live stuff. So you got to kind of deal with everything, I guess. But if this is the song that she performed that I'm thinking of, okay, then I love this from her. And this is called Mad World. It's an Adam Lambert song performed by Judy. She goes by Eagle's Flight. Again, I still don't understand that. She lives in Canada, and she doesn't call herself Maple Syrup or nothing. It's Eagle's Flight. But anyways, that's a whole nother subject. But she's not only a beautiful performer, a beautiful person, great friend, but she's just got a kind heart and a kind personality. And I think this is the song. So we're going to go ahead and play it here. All right. Again, this is Judy. It's called Mad World, and it is an Adam Lambert song, ladies and gentlemen, here on DCG Radio with Dr. Cool and Kitt-Katt. And yeah, this is the one, so kick back, relax, and enjoy.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early from the daily races, going nowhere, going
Yeah, Mad World by Judy, ladies and gentlemen. An Adam Lambert song. That's one of the songs that I thought she just nailed. Her vibrato, and I love the sound. I love that she's been experimenting with her sound and really perfecting the style of it, right? Because, again, we recognized that early on with Johnny Boston.
Right.
And it makes a huge difference. Now, you don't have to overcompensate. That's not what I'm saying. But it's nice to get a good, clear sound out of that. And I love Judy's vibrato. She's another performer, Kat, that has just such a strong, controlled vibrato.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I loved duetting with her. We did that song, Tell Him.
Yes.
And she just has a beautiful tone in her voice also. You know how it just does, and she knows how to control it. And she sits down and sings, I think. I don't think she does stand up occasionally, but with her videos and stuff. But mine's always sitting down.
Yeah, I'm a sitter singer myself.
I'm like yourself, I've been doing it for so many years, and I do know where you have to get those vocals from, know. But there are some times when they just don't come. You gotta and it's warming up with other songs to get you to the song that you wanted to do. But yeah, Judy's an outstanding singer. She's, you know what, Denny, we have a lot of outstanding singers.
We do.
We really do. And each one has their own style, their own just way that just touches our hearts, because there are friends and there are singers and are duetters, and it just makes me smile.
Well,
it makes me smile.
That's what it's all about now, isn't it? Right? See?
Yes,
Putting a
exactly.
smile on your face and a glow in your heart. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to do a few more here, Kitt-Katt. We'll run a few minutes past the hour, but that's okay. That's okay. All right? Because I'm enjoying my coffee. I'm truly, as always, truly enjoying the show. So, look, we're going to do a back-to-back here, Kitt-Katt. And, you go ahead.
Cool. What are we going to do? Surprise me.
I am going to surprise you. As a matter of fact, we're going to do Delightful D, Just the Way You Are, by Diana Krall. Okay. And then, Kitt-Katt, I picked a song from you. Okay. And you're going to be performing My Buddy by Dr. John Hay. He's taking my, what do you call it?
Moniker?
Yeah, thank you. So we're going to do two back-to-backs, okay, with D and Kitt-Katt, my beautiful co-host here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's hit that play button. Let the good music roll. Here's D, Just the Way You Are.
Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I wouldn't leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. No, I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. I'll take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion, although I might not seem to care. I don't want clever conversation,
I never want to work that hard. No, I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. What will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever, and this I promise from the heart. Yeah, I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are.
Life is a book that we study. Some of its leaves bring a sigh. There it was written by my buddy, that we must part, you and I. Nights so long since you went away, and I think about you all through the day, my buddy, my buddy. Nobody quite so true. I miss your voice, touch of your hand. I long to know that you'll understand, my buddy, my buddy. Your body misses you. Your body misses you. I miss your voice, the
the touch of your hand, and I long to know that you'll understand. My body, your body misses you. My buddy.
Yeah, my buddy. Kitt-Katt. Let's. All right. First, I'm gonna start with D. I thought that song she did was brilliant. I thought that she had a nice way of performing that song, as she always does.
She does.
Yes, and you know,
Yes. She's delightful.
isn't she though?
Her vocals are delightful.
Yeah,
She's very well named. Yes.
yeah. It's like her and Barbara. You know, like especially Barbara. She's just such a sweetheart. But you can definitely hear that. You know, like just the way you are. And again, some songs they really complement the performer well. You know, and sometimes, and we all do it, we do songs that necessarily they don't fit us too well, right? And it's not necessarily our vocal ability, it's just it's not our style, but we like the song, so we do it anyways. And then there are songs like what she did that just it fits, and I thought that fit her nicely. And you, Kitt-Katt, yeah, you're going to be part of the Jazz Ladies album. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it Jazz Ladies, okay?
Yeah.
And it's going to be a collective group of ladies, members, and it's going to be a jazz-only album where all of the members that I pick, ladies from DCG, are going to sing songs, and I'm going to make an album. And it's going to be called Jazz Ladies, right? The DCG Jazz Ladies. I like it.
I think that's going to go far.
Um,
I do. I happen to love that style of music, and that song came across Sing Snap last week, I think it was. But I don't. You and I have talked about this. I practice certain ways of singing. And John told me a long time ago, because I couldn't do whisper songs, Denny.
Right.
I had to practice and get the songs that you can do that with. And my buddy, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Well,
but that was it.
It was a nice performance there, Kitt-Katt.
Well, thank you.
Very sultry is the word I was looking for, and I thought that you nailed it. I really did. And that's what I like. Like, yeah, you know, I know some disagree, but I love having theme nights and doing stuff with jazz and blues. And the reason for that, it's not because I just love the jazz and blues. It's because there's such a variety, and when each person sings it, unlike say a country, right? There's such unique differences with jazz and blues, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
there is.
So it's like listening to it different stuff every time, and that's what I like about the jazz and blues is that it's really so expressive and emotional. And now you can do that with any song, but the jazz, the blues, it's like that, to me, man, that's like hitting the bone of the meat, right? And so that's what I love about it. Hey, Kitt-Katt, before we go, because we're going to do it for like another couple minutes, and then we'll bounce out of here. All right, did you ever hear of this song? Now, this is on private on my page, and the only reason why I'm even going to play this song here is because it's a very unheard song, okay? And I was totally horrible at it, but because it was done almost 5 years ago, okay? And I'm going to put myself on the spotlight or in front of the spotlight here and embarrass myself because when I did this particular song, well, the songs back then, that's why they're on private. I didn't really have a lot of the techniques as far as performing on Sing Snap and all that stuff. And even though I had my equipment, I didn't have everything set up and all that stuff. So it's kind of a flashback to what I was talking about, about making it your own. And this one here, it's called It's Your Baby, You Rock It. Now, do you ever hear of this song?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I have not.
Right.
Well, maybe I have, but I'll have to hear it because sometimes I know songs, but I don't know the titles. So, yeah.
Okay, well, it goes back. I don't know if I don't think it's from the Muddy Waters album. No, it's not. But I love singing it because if you listen to the message in the song, okay, it's more of a country pop song, really, I think. But if you listen to the message in the song, all right, it's really, really cool. And so you'll understand it once you hear it, if you can really hear it. But here it is. It's called It's Your Baby, You Rock It. So if you want to have a good laugh, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. All right, man. I can't believe I'm embarrassing myself like this, Kitt-Katt. I must be a good host, huh?
Well, we'll see.
Here we go.
We'll see.
You offered me a penny for my thoughts, and I told you then that a woman won't stay caught. But you turned around and you loved her anyway. She broke your heart, and all I've got to say, it's your baby. You rock it. It's your heartache. You bought it. You made that bed you're sleeping in, and I'm tired of hearing about it. Friend, it's your baby. You rock it. Like a baby, I'm sorry about your troubles and your lady, but she done you like she done me, and I've used up all my sympathy. It's your baby. You rock it. It's your baby. You rock it. It's your heartache. You bought it. Made the bed you're sleeping in, and I'm tired of hearing about it. Friend, it's your baby. You rock it. It's your baby. You rock it. It's your heartache. Tired of hearing about it. Friend, it's your baby. You rock it.
It's your baby, you rock it. Yeah.
I've not heard it. Was that a song from a movie, maybe?
I don't think so, no. It was,
Okay.
oh man, I'm trying to think. It was a country pop style song, right?
It's cute. I like it. It's real cute.
Yeah, it's
good job, by the way. You didn't embarrass yourself, Denny.
Well, yeah, listen, here's why. So if you, and this is why it's on private. Now, when I did that song, okay, what you can't see, what anybody else can't see, Kitt-Katt, is I'm in my 68 leather comeback suit, which is the one Elvis wore in 1968.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's got the high collar on it, everything else. And, you know, I'm fake quoting the guitar, right? But the reason I said it was embarrassing is because if you really listen to it and stuff, now that's about as raw as you're going to get. I was actually using the filters at the time that SingSnap had, right? And it was just a cheapy microphone. But what was embarrassing was, which nobody probably heard, was the off blend about it, because I was so off. And the worst part about it was, back then, I was going to do another contest, another competition. I got out of doing them for a long time because they're just so politically rigged, and it's who you know and all that stuff, right? And I wanted to do shows for me. I didn't want to be anybody else's, you know what. So, but I was like, you know what? Let me give it a whirl. And so I recorded that, and I never went forward with it. I held back, and I'm glad I did, because that was one of the songs that was my submission. That, and there was like, I don't know, 10 other songs that I had to choose from. But yeah, that song, I like doing stuff like that because they're unheard songs that you really don't get to listen to, or nobody knows, right? And they're for me, they're fun songs, and I truly enjoy doing them. Now, if I were to I haven't sung that song in years, but if I were to re-record that song now with everything I have, you'd hear the differences. But I had fun doing it, and I was looking at myself, man. I'm like, what am I thinking, man? I got my leather jumpsuit on, my hair's jet black. Oh, the things we do. But
I don't know, but I'll tell you what. The albums, to me, there was always an album that I bought that had a song that was like, you know, the hit song. But I loved the other songs off of albums. That's why when I do Bonnie Raitt songs, they're songs that people might not know unless they're Bonnie Raitt fans. Because she's like a Linda Ronstadt. She does heartbreak songs and Love Lost and, you know, Is It Coming Back? And, you know, the whole 9 yards. But she got some fun stuff in there. But, you know, she's you don't get to hear all the fun stuff that's in those albums. You know, if you don't sit and listen to the songs. So, but I've never heard that, and I've totally enjoyed it. And you didn't make, you know, I wasn't embarrassing. So get that out of your head.
That's probably the drill sergeant Claire. You know, over the years,
lingering. She's lingering.
She's yeah. Well, you know, it's almost that time, Kitt-Katt. We can close up shop. But I'll tell you what, I truly enjoyed everybody's performances.
I did also.
And I love that we have this camaraderie. I love that we can do this, and we have, okay, you know, for all our listeners, by the way. Within the past week, I think, if I look at the stats again, gained almost an additional 200 subscribers on our show.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Great.
And
Great.
Yep. And so the other thing is now we can place product ads, but it's got to be monetized stuff. We can't use any, you know, copyright things and all that stuff. So the only shows that can't be monetized are our Friday nights and our Sunday radio shows. And that's why we're pushing to really get our own creative content up there, right? So that it can, those things will get monetized. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's truly so enjoyable. And for some, it takes a lot of effort to you know, really be here for, well, now it's new hours on Friday. It has to be a 3-hour show on Friday. We just have to do it. So we get the 3-hour show on Fridays, the 3-hour radio broadcast on Sundays. And I know it takes a lot for people to listen, and it may sound
and across
crazy.
the globe.
And across the globe, yeah.
Yeah, because it's way past their bedtime,
Sure,
and
absolutely. And yeah, so we appreciate all the efforts. We appreciate all
we
of the
really do.
members. And again, I never anticipated that back then started out as the vocalist, Denny L. Curtis. Then it went to Denny Cool in the gang. Then it went to something else, I forget. Then DCG Entertainment. So over the years, we've transitioned, and we've just got to know great people. And I am just
Oh,
so happy of what we all accomplished together. So,
and me very much so. Yeah, I enjoy co-hosting the radio show and getting songs from singers and from our new members, and it's just fun. It
it
really is.
is.
It makes my day. Really makes my
Yeah.
day.
Well,
And they become friends.
they do. Yeah. It's been a journey, Kit Kat, but we still got a ways to go. So,
Yep.
with that being said, this is a song I composed. We're going to close it out with this song here. You can find this on the DCG channel. All right, this will be our outro. And again, we thank everybody for tuning in and listening to DCG Radio with myself, Dr. Cool, and of course, Kit Kat. And don't forget to catch us live this Friday, okay, which is the Upbeat Disco theme. Upbeat, hence the operative word, upbeat disco. I want to be dancing in my seat, ladies and gentlemen. So,
I
every
got mine done. I'm
all
done.
right. Well, there
Yeah.
you go. And everybody, we thank you so much. Kit Kat, as always, it's a pleasure. All right. So,
Right
you
back
guys,
at you.
thank you, Kit Kat. And you guys have a great rest of your evening. And please be safe this week until next Friday because we need you. Okay. This is called Music is Family by DCG Entertainment. Have an awesome night, everybody. And please be kind to others and
Be kind to yourself.
Aha, there you go.
All right.
Friday night and the show goes down. Everybody's coming from all around. Laughter singing through the summer air. DCG is friends that care. The guitar sing and the speakers play. Troubles seem to drift away. Hand in hand, side by side. Tonight we're singing loud and clear. Music makes us family. Brings us where we're meant to be. Every smile, every song makes us feel that we belong. Raise your voice and sing along. Together we are strong. Happiness is all around. With friends and music, DCG is found. Stories shared beneath the stars. Dreams remembered from near and far. Dancing feet upon the ground to the sweetest rhythm we've ever found. No matter where the years may go, the bond we share will always show. A simple tune can light the way and turn an ordinary day. Music makes us family, brings us where we're meant to be. Every smile, every song makes us feel that we belong. Raise your voice and sing along. Together we are strong. Happiness is all spirits grow. As long as there's a melody, we'll share our happiness endlessly.
All right.